Harrison Butker to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Jacksonville. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron! Hey, Dinter! That...
They go play action. Lawrence vacates quickly left side. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
All right, let's go. Soga, hot!
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Got his man. Thomas has it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, Lion! Done, this is hot!
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Fred on red. Hey, Dinter, tag! 13, Luke, Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 20-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Play action, Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for second down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. LaQuint Allen to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, Ginger, touch!
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs from the 37.
On red. Hey, tomato, 11.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds his man over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good. Jaguars, 1st down.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
No gain on the play.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Kill! Here we go.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, run. Saints right. Hey, center. Done. Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get their first points of this game just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Mahomes on first and 10. One of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars might be able to get some points late after the interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
I don't need to.
Throwing here just before halftime. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Remigio with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
The second down run by Pacheco. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Yellow. Right side.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Mahomes hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Kansas City.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one connects. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This is Allen to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
On the red. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
33-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
They'll take over first and 10.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is Pacheco. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And a first down, Chiefs.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They did it! He made the interception! Foye Oluokun with the pick. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Man in motion here. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Ready, set.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12.
Fred on red. Hey, Ginger, touch! Red.
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. They're gonna pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 11.
Yellow. Present.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
87. Travis
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match